their books, and then you need to monitor the success. And Castaneda has been used as sort of a standard against which other bilingual programs are judged. But anyhow, okay, there are people, maybe some of you out there, but certainly people of my generation, that say, you know, my grandfather came to this country, he learned English, he got a job, he did okay, what do we need all this stuff for today? What do you think the dropout rate was when my grandmother came 100 years ago, by the way, next month? What do you think the dropout rate was? Okay, you're not falling out of your chairs. 16% of the population completed high school around 1910. 16%. That's an 84% dropout rate. And that includes everybody. American-born, Caucasian, African-American, immigrant, everybody. Right now, people are upset that we have an 85% graduation rate in this state. That's the complete opposite, okay? What jobs are there left out there for that piece of the American dream without an education? So we have to address schools differently. Again, if you look at my parents' generation, they finished high school, but many of their neighbors did not. They've had, and still continue to have, a good life, and, but those things aren't available anymore. Okay, so back to immigrant-friendly Illinois. Let me tell you a little something about our schools here. Okay, when a child enrolls in school in Illinois, parents are given what is called a home language survey. 2 questions, minimally. Is there another language spoken in your home? And does your child speak another language? Now, some school districts will ask additional questions, like about older siblings, because if there's 2 languages in the home, the dynamics are different. If there's a caregiver, like grandma, and she speaks to the child in another language. Well, why do we ask those questions? Because we have come to recognize the importance of the home language for a lot of different reasons, and I'll touch on that later. But if a parent answers that there is another language spoken at home, the child has learned another language, then there are screening exams that are given, if possible, in the child's native language, but also in English, and then special programming has to be established. If there is a language group that is represented in a school building where there is more than 20 students of that language, and it's very commonly Spanish, Korean, but mostly Spanish in this area, then a bilingual program has to be offered. Not just ESL, bilingual, 2 languages. Think again of the Lao case, the Chinese case. How do we expect children to learn if no one speaks their language? Well, we also understand that resources in schools are difficult, and so if you have 1 Lithuanian immigrant, do we hire 1 Lithuanian teacher for 1 child? Well, that's economically impossible. That child would then get an ESL program. Anyhow, so there's a TPI, which is an ESL program. So less than 20 of any language group, they get services from an endorsed, trained ESL teacher. Someone, if there's a language group more than 20, they get bilingual education. So, there is a lot of information for parents on bilingual education. That home language survey is available to schools in 40 languages.